If you're a bookworm like me, check out one of my audiobooks, ebooks, paperbacks down in the description below. I like to do these commentary videos on the real time show with Bill Maher. Only problem is that HBO doesn't allow video footage of the show, so I have to pause it and give my commentary. So let's check it out. Oh, he's still going at it, huh? He said the same thing last week. He said, real American enthusiasm. You can't create that in the lab. I'm sorry. He said, you can't create that in a Chinese lab, which I believe is true. All the evidence is there. A lot of scientists are coming out saying that there is very strong possibility, but we'll see in the future what they say. Bill is saying that Budweiser wants to give free beer if Biden's goal is met by July 4th. Meanwhile, in India, people are dying to get vaccinated. Yeah, the Navy, the government, Pentagon, they came out with a report that says they can't rule it out, that it's possibly aliens. Before they'd be in total denial, all kind of phony excuses, but I don't know, for some strange reason, they're not denying it now. Oh, I was hoping he'd bring this up. Donald Trump's blog. Nobody, or very, very few, went to it. That was an embarrassment. I'm embarrassed for him. Seriously, that must have been so crushing, and his ego turned to dust. What happened? What the hell's all his supporters, If it ain't Twitter, I guess they won't go to him. Bill Maher just said that the reason why the blog didn't work out is because his followers, his supporters, are not readers. That's kind of funny, but how do you explain Twitter? Well, I guess they don't like to read a lot. Just a few tweets, not a whole damn blog. Yeah, this stupid fucking idiot, Donald Trump, is telling his followers that he's going to be reinstated in August. I don't know what he's trying to do. Another January 6th, maybe? But I think the government is a lot more prepared now. Jesus. He's saying that some states, some red states, I think Arizona, are still counting the votes from the election. Ritchie Torres, I never heard of this guy, but Bill just said he's the first Afro-Latino gay member of Congress. That's pretty cool. Yeah, a good point that Bill just brought up. Politicians never use the word poor, even though they're talking about the poor. They just don't use that word, right? They always say middle class, working class, Bill said because they don't vote. So they usually target the middle class, but they want to help the poor. And I don't know if he's gonna say it or not, but I think it's because it also makes you look like a socialist or a communist or something. This guy seems legit, like a real person. You could always, get a vibe from a politician that they're just phonies. I don't know about him. I don't think so. Now they're talking about the Biden child tax credit, where they give parents straight cash in their bank account. I thought it was 75,000 and under, but Bill's saying it's 120,000, and he's saying that seems a little high, which it kind of is. I think 75,000, below 75,000 is okay. That's what Nixon wanted to do in the 70s, and that's I forgot her name, from Hawaii. She was a presidential candidate, but yes, she said 75,000 on down. And that, in hindsight, because I was Yang Gang all the way, that's what Andrew Yang should have did, and he shouldn't have made it his flagship policy. I think democracy dollars should have been his flagship policy. That would have been the real game changer. Now he's saying that 120,000 in a place like New York isn't that much. So I kind of agree, but not really. That's still pretty damn high. In San Francisco, which is the most expensive place to live in America, which is where I'm from. That's still too damn high. And that's one more thing he just kind of brought up. He's comparing Social Security to the child tax credit. I think that's what Andrew Yang should have called it. Social Security for everybody, for everyone, just like universal health care, for everyone. Damn, looks like Bill Maher's for UBI. Somebody got it in his ear and finally explained it to him. I think, yeah, it's cheaper and more efficient than the current safety net of food stamps and stuff, because with food stamps you're not allowed to work. With UBI or just basic income for those that earns, that's what I go for. Anyone that earns less than 75,000, you can still work. And this is America. You're gonna get the basic necessities in life with that, but if you want the extras, which the vast majority do, go to work. I like that line. Basic income is not only good morals, but also good for business. Or he said good for the economy. Hell yeah, it is, man. I saw this video. Fuck, I wish I knew the name of the video on YouTube by a respected channel, man, like a legit channel that explained inflation and how giving people money directly, how it affects inflation, and how you fix inflation. And it's been done many a time, whether $100, 500, 1,000. They keep doing it, and it keeps working. It stimulates the economy and gets things going. It gets you out of that recession. Oh man, he just said he's Afro-Latinx. I respectfully disagree with that word, Latinx, but it's no big deal. I guess Bill Maher knows him a little more, and he said he could be insufferably woke, but he's not. He's just an old school liberal. I don't know, man. That Latinx word, I don't know. I'm liking this guy more and more. He's not for defunding the police. That is a stupid ass phrase that they came up with. They need retraining, restructure, not defunding, taking the money away. Man, what the hell's that? There you go. He said people from his district, he's from the Bronx, they're practical. All they want is accountability from these cops. I think everybody could agree with that. He's talking about the qualified immunity thing that police use. That desperately needs to get thrown out. They should be held accountable just like everyone else. Oh, now things are getting interesting. He's on the Israeli side when it comes to the Palestinian conflict, the land dispute. Bill Maher saying that the reason why Israel shoots at Palestinians is because Hamas, they hide among civilians. It's like guerrilla tactics, so they have to shoot. I don't know, man. Something like that, you really have to live it. You have to be on the ground to really know the truth. You got people saying different things on both sides. What is not disputed is the amount of people who have died on the Palestinian side compared to the Israeli side. Palestinians have way more casualties, man. See, I love when they bring numbers and stats and facts. A large percentage of Israel it consists of non-white Jews. Because in America, he said that we want to make this a black and white issue like we do over here, and it's not the same. It's not race related. It's religious, maybe a dispute, but it's not race. They got a whole bunch of different people from all over the world living in Israel who are Jewish. Well, I've never heard that term before. He's saying, I guess that's how Gaza is run. Some strong words. Chris Matthews. This guy I don't really like too much. I don't hate him or anything. He's pretty cool, but he's kind of weird. He's kind of rare, I should say. He's a liberal. I think they would describe him as a blue dog, and he's very patriotic. A lot of lefties, of course, they love America, but they're not super patriotic. That's usually for like conservatives, right? So on immigration, he's a little tough. Yeah. Now he's saying that Mike Pence said publicly that him and Trump will never see eye to eye about what happened on January 6th, the Capitol mob riot insurgents. I could see their conversation, and he's like, hey man, hey Trump, they try to fucking kill me. And then Trump's like, no, they didn't. No, they wouldn't have. Blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck knows? But that's got to be one interesting conversation. Yeah, Bill Maher just said exactly what I just said. It has to be very awkward because, they wanted to kill him. And it was all his fault. Yeah, Biden, well, Bill's saying that Biden said in his speech, he said that democracy is in peril. And Bill's like, well, what are we going to do about it? It's so sad, man, that it's a two-party system. Because you got one that has all the brains but no balls. And you got the other side who has balls but no brains. And you know who's who. I just wish there was a middle, a third party, man, that kind of took the best of both sides and just made one. They'll get shit done the smart way with fucking balls. Good point. Good point, Chris Matthews. He said Trump was successful because he told his followers, I hate who you hate. Damn right. This guy's delusional. He said if you're a politician and you can't do what you feel is right, then get out. Man, come on. Every politician is a puppet of their voters. They do and say whatever their voters want them to do and say. Yeah, Bill Maher said that speech he gave about politicians need to get out and all that. That kind of talk works when you have a liberal crowd. But he said, try doing that in Ohio. While you're trying to get elected. You'll get your ass fucking kicked. You'll lose. Oh my God. The filibuster. Yes, get rid of it. Fucking Democrats, man. They have a bunch of rules and laws in place that always works against them, and they never fight to get rid of them. Like, what's the other one? Yeah, the Electoral College. Get rid of that shit now. Yeah, he talked about this last week, and he's bringing it up again. A lot of Trump supporters believe that all these people here on January 6th were actually Democrats, liberals, Antifa, pretending to be Trump supporters. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. If you want to look like a Trump supporter, you could also get the hat along with the mullet. Oh my God. Fucking Bill. He said if you really want to make it work, get the meth teeth. Okay, Bill Maher just turned into Carrot Top. Mike Pence, earrings for the ladies. He's hanging from their ears. I guess this guy, the Prime Minister of England, he got married, and Bill's like, what day would be a special day for you to comb your hair? Drug-sniffing police dogs forced into early retirement as recreational marijuana becomes legalized. Good. Fuck those dogs. I didn't hear about this story. That's ironic as hell. A drunk driver crashed into a substance abuse center. Shit. Biden wants to send everyone to college. He's asking for like $100 million in taxes. I've said this before, man. That's an impossibility. The hell's gonna happen if everyone goes to college, or even the majority go to college? That ain't gonna work. Someone else brought this up because Bill's talking about free college, right? It's a conspiracy theory, but it's one that you could probably believe might be true. It says that the government would never allow that because how else would you get people in the military? This chick, Olivia Jade, I don't know who the hell she is, but she said, I don't know how much school I'm going to attend, but I do want the experience of like game days and partying. Bill Maher's like, I'm not fucking paying for that. And I don't blame him. Decent episode. Not bad. Seen way better, but still pretty good. Thanks for watching. Check out one of my audiobooks, ebooks, paperbacks, or just donate to an app to support this channel. Link down below.